I will now introduce our music director, Dan Kravitz, and our accompanist, Tom Shepard.
For today our pirate French's rises from indentures freed. Strong his arm and keen his senses, he's a pirate now indeed.
Here's good luck to Frederick's out of his indentures.
22 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which we're bent on signalizing with unusual ravelry.
Here's good luck to Frederick's out of his indentures. Pour a pot of pirate sherry, fill the pirate glass, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederick, from today you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I am out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. Yes. A keener hand at scuttling a cunard or cutting out a white star never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I've done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures. And I am the slave of duty.
That is true.
As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter. The mistake was ours, not yours. And I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound the promising boy apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a pilot. I bound him to a pirate you instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break into my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you'll find me now, a member of your shy lot. wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprenticed to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Right, sweet one. I have long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are. Though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty, that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Poor lad! Poor lad!
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance to the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why, but to last I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Oh, why not, my boy? It's only 11:42, and you're one of us till the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then, you're bound to protect our interests.
Well, then it is my duty, as a pirate, to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth to that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
But of course, we are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about, and what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says that he is an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans. And so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
Oh, but hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12 I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you loved so well, who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true that I admire you very much, but I've been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I have seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is. Oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression. But as I have never had an opportunity of comparing yours with another, I may be mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and then find out that she is on the whole plain.
Oh, Ruth is very, well, very well. Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I do.
Well then, in justice to her and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
Oh, no. Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men. Who lead a rough life. But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think that I'm right in saying there's not one here who would seek to rob thee of this inestimable treasure, for all the world holds dear.
Not one.
No, I thought there wouldn't be. But keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You are very good, I'm sure.
Yes, well, it's the top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
Frederick, it cannot be. I tell you, I don't think much of our profession, but when contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king! Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where the pirates all are well-to-do. But I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are a pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
Frederick! Hurrah for the pirate king! Hurrah for the pirate king!
When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
Hurrah for the pirate king!
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king! Hurrah for the pirate king!
Frederick, take me with you. I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know. But I must be circumspect, you see. You are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47. And that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well.
I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately?
Oh no, years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion?
I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I am sure you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if I say if, you really are a fine woman. Your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair? Can it be Custom House? No, it does not sound like Custom House.
Confusion! It is the voices of young girls. If he is to hear them, I am lost.
Oh, that's marvelous! A bevy of beautiful maidens!
Lost! Lost!
How lovely! How surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them! What grace! What delicacy! What refinement! And Ruth? Ruth told me she was beautiful! Oh, false one! You have deceived me!
I have deceived you!
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you are plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a judge, so
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to pluck, so
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
it gradually got so.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me here, ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master,
faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
My love without reflecting, oh, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affection raw and free. At very highest rating has been accumulating. Summer 17.
Yes, your former master saves you from disaster. Your love would be uncomfortably fervent, it is clear.
My love on a
As you were stating,
has been accumulating.
has been accumulating.
47
47 years.
47
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. What shall I do? Before these gentle maidens I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and fountains, passing where the willows quiver, passing where the willows quiver by the ever-rolling river, swollen with the summer rain, the summer rain. Treading low and leaving places, dotted with unnumbered daisies, dotted with unnumbered daisies. In a crowded rocky passes, climb the hardy little masses till the bright seashore they gain. Sailing rough and rocky passes, climb the hardy little lasses till the bright seashore they gain. Let us gaily tread the pleasure, make the most of fleeting leisure, hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Every moment brings a treasure of its own especial pleasure, though the moments quickly die. Greet them gaily as they fly. Greet them gaily as they fly. Though the moments quickly die, greet them gaily as they fly. Far away from toil and care, reveling in fresh sea air, he then, or away from mortal men, will be queens and make decrees. They may honor them who please.
Will be queens and make decrees. They may honor them who please.
What a picturesque spot! I wonder where we are!
And I wonder where Papa is. We have left him ever so far behind.
Oh, he will be here presently. Remember, poor Papa is not as young as we are, and we came over a rather difficult country.
But how thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone! Why, in all probability, we are the first human beings ever to set foot on this enchanting spot.
Except the mermaids. It's the very place for mermaids.
We're only human beings down to the waist.
And who can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
What shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone, and the sea's as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and our stockings and paddle. Yes, the very thing.
Stop, ladies, pray!
Amen.
I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that these proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you? So speak.
I am a pirate.
A pirate. Who?
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession. And to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing bud of ever-blooming beauty, I sore at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How beautiful his tail.
How rare his beauty!
How beautiful his tail. How rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position? From his position, to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here, whose homely face and bad complexion has caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection. To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heaven's arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you'll be, I love you. However plain you'll be, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you'll be, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion has caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection.
Not one,
No, no, not one.
not one.
No, no. Yes, one. 'Tis me. Yes, 'tis me. A sister's death to pity him. For shame. It's true that he has gone astray. But pray, is that a reason good and true? When you should all be deaf to that his name? The question is, had he not been a thing of beauty, would she be swayed by quite as keen a sense of duty? For shame, for shame, poor wandering one, for ye have surely stayed. Take heart of grace, your steps retrace, wandering one, poor wandering one.
little sister say, propriety we know, says we ought to stay. While sympathy exclaims, free them from your tether, play at other games, leave them here together.
Case may any day be yours, my dear, or mine. Let her make her hay while the sun doth shine. Let us compromise. Our hearts are not of leather. Let us shut our eyes and talk about the weather.
Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather.
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again, I hear the country once again. If people say I know not why that we should have a warm July. Tomorrow it may pour again, I hear the country once again. If people say I know not why that we should have a warm July. Tomorrow it may pour again, I hear the country once again. If people say I know not why that we should have a warm July.
Such a sad beauty, gathered close her eyes and waking sadness to dream of such exceeding gladness.
Ah yes, this is exceeding gladness.
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again, I hear the country once again. People say I know not why that we should have a warm July. Tomorrow it may pour again, I hear the country once again. People say I know not why that we should have a warm July. Tomorrow it may pour again.
Did ever pirate roll his soul in guilty dreaming, and wake to find that soul with peace and virtue beaming?
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday.
Never pirate Lord forsake his hideous mission to find himself be true to lady of position. Ah yes, ah yes, ah yes. Stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses will none be here. Piracy, their dreadful trade is. Pray you get you hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we mustn't lose our senses. If we stick at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is. Nice companions for young ladies. Let us be so. Too late! Too late!
Is the first-rate opportunity to get married with impunity and indulge in the felicity of unbounded domesticity. You shall quickly be personified, continually matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
We have missed our opportunity of escaping with impunity. Then farewell to the felicity of our maiden domesticity. We shall quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By a doctor of divinity. Of divinity.
Oh, the monsters! Bear your pirate caravans and I proceed against our will to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are words in chancery, and father is a major general.
We'd better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general.
For he is a major general.
It's hurrah for the major general.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is hurrah for the Major General, hurrah for the Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I am very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General.
I know a mythic history, King Arthur's and Sir Caradox. I add Sahara acrostics, I have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics I can floor peculiarities parabolous. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Gerardas and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore!
Whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore, and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore, and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you all the details of Caractacus's uniform. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm all wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery. In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Hey Siri, what rhymes with strategy? Thank you, Siri.
I live to serve.
You'll say a better Major General has never sat at ye!
Say a better Major General has never sat at ye. Say a better Major General has never sat at ye. Say a better Major General has never sat at ye.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventury, has only been brought down from the beginning of the century. But still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Which shows in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General.
Now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Oh, Papa!
Who permits me? I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Dear me!
Against our wheels, Papa! Against our wheels!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask? That is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
That's a single gentleman.
Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Pa, don't believe them. They are pirates. The famous Pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance? I have often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
That's very good, very good. I like that one. That's very good.
Ha! An idea. And you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Yes, well, that is the idea.
Works for me.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh! Dash it all!
Here we are again.
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say, orphan.
Orphan! Orphan! Orphan!
I don't think we understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say, orphan. As I understand you are merely repeating the word orphan to indicate that you understand me.
Ah, I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
No, I only repeated it once.
Oh, true, but you repeated it.
But not often.
Stop! I think I may know where we're getting confused. When you said orphan, did you mean orphan? A person who has lost his parents? Or often, frequently?
Oh! I beg pardon. I see what you mean. Frequently.
Ah, you said often, frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly! You said often, frequently, only once! Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forgo your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad. An orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remaining joy. See, at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. See at your feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy. The orphan boy. See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow.
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
If he's telling a terrible story, he shall die and attend his glory. It's one of the cruelest stories that ever been known in these waters. It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction when it comes to the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction when it comes to the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not all together void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it. Hail, poetry, thou hand morning, thou gildest in the pirate's trade. Hail, flowing font of sentiment, all hail, divine emollient. You may go, for you're at liberty. Our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you.
For he is an orphan boy.
He is a roughly orphan boy.
And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is a roughly orphan boy, a roughly orphan boy. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, we will away and married be. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, we will away and married be. Should we follow spaciously, our sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should we follow spaciously, our sisters all will bridesmaids be. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, we will away and married be. Should we follow spaciously, our sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should we follow spaciously, our sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth who kneels before you.
Away you did deceive me.
Away you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away you grieve me.
Away you grieve him.
I wish you'd leave me.
We wish you leave him. Observe the magnanimity we display to lace and dimity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. The doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
We observe the magnanimity, display to lace and dimity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. They give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. Our doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
But we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. But we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. No, a doctor of divinity, a doctor of divinity, a doctor of divinity. Oh, doctor of divinity, who resides in this vicinity. Doctor resides in this vicinity. This vicinity.
sit night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirates' clutches, I described myself as an orphan, and heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, you only bought this property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are, and I shudder to think that they're descendant by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought dishonor upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be confident. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would have assuredly called in the nearest clergyman and have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse that I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with these pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort, lion-hearted, be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
Thing is to slap our chests and sing. For we're threatened with the mutes, and your heart is in your boots. There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Go, ye heroes, go to glory, though ye die and go by glory. Ye shall live in song and story, go to immortality, go to death and go to slaughter, die and ever Connie's daughter, never tears your grave shall water. Go, ye heroes, go and die. Go, ye heroes, go and die. Go, ye heroes, go and die.
But to us it's evident these attentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appear calculated meant to cheer who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident these attentions are well meant.
Go and do your best endeavor, and before all things we suffer, we will say farewell forever. Go to glory and the grave. Go to glory and the grave. Though it falls of peace and goodness, falls of merciful and truth, young and tender, old and toothless, Lord, may the mercy train.
We observe to lay the stress on the wrist that all us press, and the reference a lack to a chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident.
These attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident, ah, yes, well meant.
When the foe bears steam to run, we a comfort only feel to run. And we find the wisest thing to run. This is slap or just the team to run. No, it's when you really used to run. And your heart is in the moves to run. There is something brings it round, like the trumpet's martial sound, like the drum bells martial sound.
Away, away.
Yes, we go.
These pirates slay.
Tarantara.
Then do not stay.
Tarantara.
Then why this delay?
All right, we go. Yes, forward on the flow. Yes, forward on the flow.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go. Yes, forward on the flow. Yes, forward on the flow.
But damn it, you don't go.
We go. They go.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which it is due that a sense of duty stern dictation. I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who calls
your late commander.
And your little room.
Oh, mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughtered.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy should alloy our stern resentment. And so, I will be merciful. Say on.
When you had left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to the custom old, with quips and quibbles faint. But all in vain the quips we heard, we lay and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat that paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy, and so we've risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy. That paradox, that most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat that paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the Astronomer Royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my fingers do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox. At common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day. Yet reckoning by my natal day. I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. It's paradox. A curious paradox. A most ingenious paradox. Upon my word! This is most curious, most absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4. No one would think it to look at me.
You are glad now. I'll be bound that you spared us. But you never would have forgiven yourself when you discovered you killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I am afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position, my boy. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
Oh, no. Until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, yours is yet only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you were going to hold me to that?
Oh, no. We merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Well, don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
What do we insist on?
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves to pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty!
Well then, you appeal to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. But I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up with it. What duty is before all? At any price, I will do my duty.
Oh, bravely spoken! Come, you're one of us once more.
Lead on and follow. Oh, horror!
What's the matter?
Oh, aren't I to tell you? No, I cannot do it. And yet, as one of your band.
Speak out! I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
Oh, General Stanley.
Yes?
The father of my Mabel. He escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did. An orphan boy. Poor fellow.
Oh, it breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty, as a pirate, to tell you that General Stanley
Yes?
is
No!
orphan!
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that in order to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice upon our credulous simplicities.
Yes.
Our revenge will be swift and terrible. We'll go collect our band and attack Tremorton Castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word! He's doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance star shall blot itself in gore. Away, away.
Away, away, here I expire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core. Away, away.
With falsehood foul he tricked us of our prize. Let vengeance howl, the pirate so decides. Of nature stern he softened with his lies. And in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, or early tomorrow.
His girls likewise.
They will welter in sorrow.
The one soft spot.
In their natures they cherish.
And all who plot
to abuse it shall perish.
Tonight he dies, this early tomorrow. His girls likewise they shall welter in sorrow. The one soft spot in their natures they cherish. And all who plot to abuse it shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight, tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight.
All is prepared. You're getting through awaiting you. My Frederick in tears. It cannot be that a lion heart calls out the coming conflict.
No, Maybell, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Maybell, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I reached my 21st birthday.
But you are 21.
I just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
How horrible! Catastrophe appalling!
And so farewell.
Frederick, hear me. Stay, Frederick, stay. They have no legal claim. No shadow of a shame shall fall upon my name. Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, Mabel, nay. Tonight I quit these walls. The thought my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederick, stay.
Mabel,
They
nay.
have no name.
Did you say my thoughts, my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls,
Stay, Frederick, stay.
I must obey.
Leave me not to pine alone and desolate. No fate seemed fair as mine, no happiness so great. And nature day by day I sang in accents clear. This joyous roundelay, he loves me, he's here. La 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 la, la 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 la. He loves me, he's here.
Must I leave thee here in is dark and drear, and sorrow all supreme, where nature day by day will sing in altered tone this weary roundelay. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la la la. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la. In 1940, I of age shall be. I'll then return and claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear that till then, you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. By all the Stanleys dead and gone, I swear it.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to her soul till we are wed, and even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
She will be faithful to her
He will be faithful to her
till we are wed, and even after.
We are wed,
And even after.
yes, even after.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to her soul.
Till we are wed, and even after.
She will be faithful to her soul till we are wed, and even after, even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. Oh, here is love, is love.
No, I mean, our family descent. How great thy charm, thy sway, how excellent. Come, one and all, undaunted men in blue. Crisis now, affairs are coming to.
Got the end in mind. We are timidly inclined, and anything but blind to the danger that's behind. Still, when the danger's near, we manage to appear as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here. Tarantara, 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 tarantara.
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty, and I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto. This is perplexing. We cannot understand it at all. Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty. That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all. No matter. Our course is plain. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone.
It is most distressing to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It's too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment,
Or
maturing his felonious little plans,
little plan.
his capacity for innocent enjoyment
Such enjoyment.
is just as great as any honest man's.
Honest man.
Our feelings we with difficulty smother
Told his mother.
when constabulary duties to be done.
To be done.
Or take one consideration with another.
With another.
A policeman's lot is not a happy one. Oh, when constabulary duties to be done. A policeman's lot is not a happy one.
Happy one.
When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling,
Not a burgling.
and the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime,
Hiding crime.
he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling,
Brook a gurgling.
or listen to the merry village chime.
In its shine.
When the coster's finished jumping on his mother,
On his mother.
he loves to lie a basking in the sun.
In the sun.
I'll take one consideration with another.
With another.
A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. Oh, with constabulary duties to be done. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one. Hush, hush, I hear them on the man approaching. With stealthy step the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for plays or gold, but story General Stanley's hope. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty.
50-fold, we seek a penalty.
50-fold.
They seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
Cats like tread upon our prey we steal. In silence tread a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. So stealthily the pirate creeps while all the house so soundly sleeps. Come, friends who plow the sea, truce to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. Come, friends who plow the sea, truce to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary.
Here's your crowbar and your center bit, your life preserver. You may want to hit your silent matches, your dark lantern seas. Take your thumb and your skeletonic keys.
With cat-like tread, in silence tread. With cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal. In silence tread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. Come, friends who plow the sea, truce to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglar.
right inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented by the anguish dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who feels his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise. No, all is still in jail on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene it must have been, the sighing of the breeze. Softly to the river comes the loving breeze, setting nature all a quiver, rustling through the trees.
Through the trees.
And the broken rippling measure lasts for very love, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above.
Yes, the trees for very love wave their leafy arms above. River, river, little river, may thy loving prosper ever. Heaven's feed thee, poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be. Heaven's feed thee, poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be.
But the breeze is but a rover when he wings away. Brook and poplar mourn a lover sighing well a day.
Well a day.
Ah, the doing and undoing that the road could tell. Oh, when the breeze is out a wooing, who can woo so well?
Walking tells the road would tell, nobody can woo so well. Pretty brook, thy dream is over, for thy love is but a rover, and a lot of poplar trees, courted by a fickle breeze, and a lot of poplar trees, courted by
incompletely dressed. So very incompletely dressed. It's so much a time of night.
Oh, my heavens, seize that general now! His life, it's over!
The pirates are in despair.
yes, well, the pirates so despair.
Frederick here, oh joy, oh rapture, summon your men and effect their capture.
Frederick, save us.
Beautiful Mabel, I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
With base deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet and flavors all our dealings. with courage rare and resolution manly. For death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die, and shall live in the near? Oh, say, will no one in his cause a weapon wield? Oh, say,
Yes, we are here, only to conceal
our rapture,
or to tabulate pirates' deals.
our rapture.
Triumph now, for well we trow, no mortal careers are short. No pirate band will take its stand at the sand. On criminal port.
To gain a brief advantage you've contrived, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a strong claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's
Wield at once with humble mien, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love their queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love their queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and you must have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
Our wandering ones, we have surely strayed. Take my praise, your steps will trace our wandering ones. Our wandering ones, if such for love as ours cannot be found to be some man, why take it, it is yours.
Wandering ones, wandering ones, wandering ones, wandering ones. Take heart, take heart. Take any heart, take us. Take heart, take heart. Take heart, fair days will shine. Take heart, fair days will shine. Take heart, take heart, take heart, take us.
Please exit in an orderly fashion. Thank you.